Say something. Hey, can you guys hear me now? Testing, 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 testing. Testing, testing. Testing, there we go. What's happening, Rosemary? All right, there we go. Sounds good, sounds good. Boom. You had the mute on or something?
Did. Sorry.
We'll wait for a few more to get on. What's happening, my brother Anthony? Hope you had a good getaway. Oh, got you. Brother Adam Lucero in the house. Brother Dan, Canada. Man, appreciate you guys. So, of course, like I said, we'll wait just a second.
Good evening / afternoon / morning, depending on where you're at.
Long but great. So, of course, tonight we are going to be doing part 2 of the Serape design here. You guys see this is a huge license plate. Like literally 2x4 pressed metal. We are duplicating this blanket. And it's not as easy as it seems. Brother Manuel in the house, Linda in the house. And of course, the week before we taped it. Lots of taping. Very hard to kind of figure out what you're doing when you're copying the blanket. And I'm going to be, from now on, usually I have my iPad right next to me, which I do right now, just so I can say hi to everybody. But I'm going to be handing that over to Deja too here in a minute. And she'll be asking kind of like Adam does, like Ashley does for Adam. You guys got anything? And then I'll answer back whatever it may be. Because I know last time I talked for like 30 minutes before I even got started. We're going to avoid that. Like I say, we're pretty much, I'm going to, break this down to kind of what we're doing. And please like and subscribe too. Appreciate that, guys. Brother Jeremy in the house. Hope everybody's doing good. So, of course, we got the middle right here. This would be this right here. This line right here splits the middle all the way down. What I did with some of this orange tape, the low tack, is kind of start mapping out what needs to get sprayed first. Second, just so you guys can kind of get an idea, and it even helps me. This is, like I say, it's not, you could wing it, and trust me, there's like, kind of some Serape where it's not really exactly trying to copy something. And like this one's pretty good. It breaks down pretty good. We'll kind of go over this from the middle to the whites to where you got taped the darker red, which would be our different shades. Of course, we'll end up putting, kind of like I said 2 weeks ago, we'll be shooting that with 4 coats of red, untaping it, and then shooting back over it. So those will end up with 8. Those will end up with 4. Usually we're 3, 3, 3. And we'll be doing 4 and 4. And of course, we got those blacks. So determining where those go, especially when you're doing like this, a red Serape versus a multicolor Serape, it's a little bit different, even though it's still kind of the same technique. And there's a lot, trust me, man, it took me a minute to learn how to do it, to really do it to where it's like pretty close to what you're trying to copy, to where you can be like, wow, okay, I did a pretty good job on that. There's been a lot of failures where it's like, man, it kind of looks like Serape, it can pass for it to a certain extent. But Brother Dio in the house. And then too, I did want to I did want to you know, we will be shooting the black first. So that will be the number one. And back to this, everybody. Please, if you can get anything from this, your whole object is try to think smart, tape smart, think smart, to where you can break it down, to where everything can be puzzled out, sprayed, one thing after another. I did want to mention, of course, the class again here, October 19th and 20th. I wanted to extend to the YouTube family. What's up, my brother Sean? Especially all you guys from out of town. I mean, even around here. I know times are hard right now. You know, usually with the Albuquerque class, let me tell you, it's usually sell quite a few spots, and then it's totally dead till the last week and a half, which I hate that. Personally, I can't stand that. I wish it would just sell out right away. That way we know we're good, how many people's coming. And so I did want to extend only to you. This won't be on Facebook. This won't be on anything else. $100 off anybody that wants to come take the class. Like I say, we have quite a few people that fly in, that drive in from a distance, and wanted to extend. You know, the class is $750, and let me tell you, this time you will get your money's worth. You're going to get, of course, a panel. We got a bunch of cool stuff. This will be a different class. If you took the class before, sign up for this one. It's going to be totally different. And like I said, it's going to really challenge everybody, including everybody that's teaching it too. You know, got a bunch of cool things we're going to do. It's going to be 80s and 90s lowrider mini truck style patterns. So it's still going to be some flake, going to be some super bright colors. We're going to be doing things quite a bit different. There's going to be some cutting, of course, pinstriping, you know, a lot more than the usual, just a little bit twist on it. So if anybody's interested, $100 off for the YouTube family. Hit us up. I don't know if Deja put our number in. She said she did. Hit us up if you're interested in the class. You still got time. Let me tell you, to avoid getting a rental car if you're coming, I always tell everybody, we'll go pick you up, not from the airport. You're gonna still have to Uber from the airport to your room, but we will pick you up for the class Saturday morning, drop you off Saturday after the class, pick you up Sunday, drop you off Sunday, and that way you don't got the rental car, because I know it's an investment. You know, by the time plane tickets, the cost of the class, the cost of a room. I'll point you in the right direction for rooms that are in a decent part of the city. And like I say, you still got some time, but get in on this right now. As far as you got some time to figure out some plane tickets. If you can afford it, come out. You're gonna have a blast. You'll get to meet me. You'll get to meet quite a few other people. I know, between Blast and quite a few other people, all the other amazing teachers here. Get to meet Deja, Rudy, even I know Dominic too. Same thing. Dominic's going to be part of the class. I know that he's got a big following on TikTok. So
when is that only tonight?
Yeah, that's if you want that discount. Literally, we will give you till Saturday to figure that out. So you got tomorrow, Saturday. Let us know. We are going out of town tomorrow. But let us know tonight through Saturday. I'm extending that. Like I say, only for YouTube. Only for the YouTube family. Like I say, so get in on that. You can't beat that. The class for $650. That's hard for us to even do, but we want you to come out. We do on this will be there'll be 25 to 30 people at this class. We have 15 hands-on instructors. Man, all materials included, everything, lunch included, an amazing time, a car hop, little car show at Blast. We always try to make it an experience. And yes, my brother Chris, definitely get in. I know I sent you, I think, Blast, all the ways to pay. Anybody else? Like I say, we'd love to see some of you guys come for the class here in Albuquerque, October. My YouTube family, it'd be a blessing to meet you guys. So that's for that. So now let's get to work. So like I say, what we're going to be doing, black is going to be first. We're duplicating this. So I'm going to be taping up like you kind of see here. I'm going to kind of give you a breakdown. So basically, we'll turn it even like this for right now. This right here is this. These lines here will be silvers with red where you see in between. So I got those taped. This in between here will be red, 4 coats and 4 coats. Then you got the blacks, which will be these blacks here. That's going to be in here kind of like, I don't know if you can even see some of what I got marked. But, so I'm going to start taping. We're going to start with some black. Like I say, I appreciate you guys.
Chart that I can see what's what. I can definitely send them a text with the
there's a code, Jeremy, where like number 4 is apple red, number 5 so and so. We can send that over to you so you can identify what's what. We're not the most high tech yet on our labels. Starting from the bottom. Now we're here. So yeah, hopefully some of you guys can make it, man, for the class here. You won't regret it. That's for sure. You'll be going home with a bag full of tricks, bag full of giveaways, a board that you personally did yourself. For all the wisdom and knowledge for $650. You can't beat it. Let me tell you, the class used to be $850 3 years ago. And we lowered it, and you know, kind of that whole everybody kind of beating everybody at prices, and it should still be $850. Man, let me tell you, I would have paid thousands of dollars back when I first to be able to learn what we teach and not waste all the materials, all the money on materials.
Jeremy said, shout out to Lowrider Jerky.
Yeah, buddy. I hope everybody got their stuff from 2 weeks ago. The giveaways. I know we tried to get those out the day after. So, like I said, I'm getting ready to shoot the blacks first. I'm trying to have it set up puzzle taping to where I can just untape, start with the next step, and move on. This is really a cool, once you figure it out. We're using the low tack. Hope everybody's been doing good. Definitely miss you guys. We've been so busy. The after school program, we've been on it trying to get set up for that. That'll be starting the following week. We're going to have 60 students. Middle school, high school.
Jeremy said, yes, I received my package and thanks. Jeremy said, and a handwritten note.
Yep.
Awesome touch that's very rare these days.
Yeah, buddy. Appreciate it, Jeremy. I mean, that's what it's all about, brother. You guys ain't just a number. We appreciate support from all you guys too, man. It is, you know, I talk to so many people, and of course, certain businesses are just thriving. Certain areas, you know, are thriving. Man, I talked to somebody, even one of my friends that works at Amazon here, and he said they had to send home 18 people. They're so dead that the drivers are getting sent home. It's scary.
And the robot
Yeah, and that
deliveries in Colorado now.
yeah, robot deliveries in Colorado supposedly. That's crazy. We're like the self-driving cars. So crazy.
Chris said, "Can't wait. Got my plane ticket already."
Yeah, buddy. Look forward to seeing you, brother Chris. Is your neighbor coming with you?
And Uncle Travis, Lowrider Beef Jerky, he said they're definitely logged in watching, but they are absolutely giving away jerky with any purchases over $75 tonight.
Awesome.
So jerky tonight for purchases over $75.
Thank you, my brother Travis. Yeah, my brother Travis, aka Fisheye. He used to be one of the photographers for Lowrider magazine for this area. And one of my good friends. He was even my marketing guy for quite a few years. And he's an awesome photographer. And him and Cheryl own Lowrider Beef Jerky. They have coming out here real soon Lowrider Foods, which be Mexican food. I don't know exactly what they're going to be doing, how they're doing it, but man, what a blessing. That'll be super cool. And be prospering. But they throw the beef jerky at the Isleta Casino here. It's like a whole thing of just beef jerky. Everybody that sells beef jerky, he throws it. It's a car show. He makes it a whole event. Okay, so like I say, so we're getting ready just so I'm going to be spraying the blacks, the blacks, the blacks, the blacks. So this is ready. This is ready. This will be black here. So we kind of tape this up. There. Let me tape off.
Jeremy said, "Robots, there's a lot of movies about that. Nothing can go bad."
Yeah, oh yeah, iRobot and all kinds of different things, man.
And brother Michael Swappy just logged on. Eric logged on.
Yeah, buddy. It's happening, my brother. So ready for black there, ready for black there. Let me get this covered up here.
Yes, the Serape is looking awesome.
Thank you. I'm even going back, trying to mark to keep track. Silvers, silvers. Red, red. It's a lot to keep track of, especially with this big of a piece. Once you get in a rhythm of it, though, and you start getting, it's kind of a repetitive, you know, back to that, from this, to this, to this, to the black, and then repeat, repeat. Once you get that going, and you get it kind of figured out, it gets a lot easier. But man, once you haven't done it for a while, it's like back to that. You're like, okay, this ain't as easy as it looks. And like I said, you could do some serape that's kind of like serape, and there's really no rules to it. But if you're trying to duplicate something, which I strongly encourage you guys to do before you start trying to come up with your own custom serape, you know, try to duplicate. Buy a blanket, and not one of the cheesy ones, man. There's a lot of cheesy ones at some of these gas stations, and there's a lot of cool ones too, though. But there's some that's like, back to that, they're kind of busted, man, and it is not serape. It's like a wannabe serape. So if you're gonna try to duplicate something, get something that's pretty somewhat authentic. Okay, so we're almost ready to go. I know some of these areas towards the end you guys probably can't even see. Okay, this is back to this. Always make sure, go back, make sure you have everything taped right. And then even around these letters where they're raised, you got to go back. This would be like if it's a car. You want to go back here, you'll have leak throughs. Not to say that I'm not going to get no leak throughs, but you want to try to cut down on those leak throughs as much as possible. And usually I will. I'll get a card. I'll get like a business card or a credit card that I've already maxed out. No, just kidding. But so man, it's looking like we're pretty ready. I hope this is making some sense to you guys. So I'm going to go over this one more time. We're going to kind of line it up. And it would be almost like if I was to kind of, you just kind of fold some of this. So back to that. We got our black. We got our black here again. We got our black here, which would be right here. And of course, repeat somewhat. And then, so we'll go from there. So I'm going to start spraying some black. All of this stuff you can buy from our store, VandersliceCustomShop.com. Very, very affordable. We got all the ready to sprays. There's a lot of things we have that's not even listed, like the concentrates. 4-ounce bottles for 45 bucks. 8-ounce for 85 bucks. All this tape. Intercoat clear. Okay, so like I say, I'm kind of going just one more time, trying to press down some of these spots. And even where we do, especially around some of these places, it might get some leak throughs. I'm going to be going around it with black. But like I say, you want to cut down on leak throughs.
Hello from Colorado. Absolutely love doing Serape style. I need to order one of the kits.
Yeah, for sure. We have all the ready to spray kits. If you buy the whole kit, you get black and white free with it. And each kit too, we kind of mark down. If you buy a whole kit, it's like so much off. So you end up getting them cheap. And you got to think a 2-ounce bottle for literally like $9 and something. If you buy the whole kit or 8 something, you cannot beat that. Now this middle part, usually this is kind of cool too. You see how they kind of have this where, of course, when it was getting weaved, that's the right term, when they're weaving it, they kind of put this cool design. You could go back, you could use something to kind of go in there and put something in there. Like we could even do, we could even do the little skid marks, something like that. Just for an example. But We're just going to shoot it solid black. So I'm going to come in low pressure. You could either shoot it kind of ghosty, or you could fill it in solid black. I'm going to open up the fan a little bit for these spots. We'll put a coat. I'll come across over here. Hope you guys are taking up for Labor Day on Monday. Get some R&R. Hopefully you're doing something cool. We're gonna go tomorrow. We're gonna go riding up in the beautiful mountains like we showed you guys a couple of weeks ago. We're just going for a day.
Grandpa says, how many blue, white, green, gold would break it up just beautiful.
Yeah, buddy. What's happening, Dad?
Pt2 is $9 above on Hobby Lobby. Limited selection. I really like to read it the multicolored panel.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, to kind of show all the colors. Who was that?
Revive Kustom from Colorado.
Got you. Much love to my Colorado family. Always love and respect. Man, I have so many friends up there, just from even the class, from going up there, and man, most of my out-of-state work that I've done, most of it was from Colorado. Been going up there for years, whether it was Longmont, Denver, or Pueblo. So like I say, I'm not really going solid black. Somewhat. This is like my shading black, so it's kind of watered down. I think that'll do it.
I am ready for the 3-day weekend.
Yeah.
Poppy said going to a couple of bike shows.
All right.
Sean said amazing work as usual, Brother Rob.
Appreciate it.
Dale, Brandon just said, what'd it do?
Yeah, Brother Dale in the house. Kansas, Missouri in the house. So, like I say, now he sprayed the black. So it's a matter of what we're going to do next. So, like I say, sometimes you got to really put your thinking cap on and kind of be like, okay, you got your lighter shades. You got your darkers. You got, this would be more like your 8 coats. Then you got your kind of, those are almost the 3 shades. If you guys could see it closer. Same thing with quite a few of those areas. So like I say, I kind of got it mapped out. So back to this, the silvers, those are kind of the lighter shades in there. And So I'm going to break it up. So we got, of course, and right now it probably looks crazy. This is our middle black here. So all of this is going to stay taped up. I'm going to come back, untape this section where it's red to start our 4-coat process, our 4-shade. Like I say, you got to kind of keep track of it. And if you're doing something a little smaller, it'd be a little easier to keep track of. You know, if you're doing a motorcycle or, you know, you're doing a panel, it's a little easier to kind of keep track of. And
Jeremy said, never forget you have a home in Florida as well. Always welcome. And then somebody asked, are you planning on doing another class in Colorado?
yeah, definitely next year we will be doing a class, be doing it with Randy again. We're not sure where yet again, possibly Longmont, but we'll see as far as where we're gonna do it at. But yeah, definitely Colorado. That's and we'll be in Kansas too. Again, so if you live somewhere around that area, and like I say, possibly Chicago. We'll just see how crazy. And I really, really want to try to go up like New Jersey area. So we'll see.
Eric said he is heading to Lake Powell for some much-needed family time. The kids, the stepkids. Somebody's painting a motorcycle lime green. It's Rosemary's birthday weekend.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Rosemary, right?
Yes.
And you're Santa Fe, right, Rosemary? Or are you Espanola area?
Dom just logged in. He said, what up, family?
Yeah, what's happening?
And Alante.
Holy Moses, Alante in the house.
She's in Bernalillo.
Got you. So you're not. Oh yeah, Bernalillo. Okay. Like I say, it's kind of remembering what you're untaping, what's gonna go red next. Like I say, a lot of these spots, these will be going the 8 shade. Okay. Keeping those. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Keeping that. This is going to get untaped. Same thing over here. Then we'll be spraying our first red. And now these blacks. So all of these blacks. So I'll kind of break it down. So back to that, if we're trying to duplicate this, we're going to be taking off all of these because they're going to end up 8 shades of red too as well. So these ones here will be where this red are. Those are going to come up after I take off all these black lines. And then the last one sprayed, because these ones, wherever you see the white will be silver. Wherever you see these that are next to the white, those will be only 4 shades in this area. Then you got the 4 shade in between the red. You'll get to see how we kind of break it down. But it's like I say, if you're going back and rewinding this and trying to do it, hopefully this is somewhat of a help. Like I say, because it can get so confusing. You look at it, you're like, man, that's easy. It looks like just a bunch of tape lines. And like I say, you're doing it. You could do something that resembles Serape, and it looks pretty good. Which, trust me, I've done lots and lots of times. I mean, back to that. I mean, lots of the pattern work in the past, I wasn't really trying to do Serape. It's just laying out lines in different shades, but it's really in the same family. But when you're trying to copy the blanket, it's just a whole different thing. So like I say, now I'm going to be untaping these lines out of the black. If we're going to pull lines all the way across, your best bet is to pluck them. And we'll just pull them all at the same time. At least the 5. So same thing. I'm going to come across here, pluck this up, pluck this up, pluck this up, pluck this up. Once I get those kind of up out the way, and then same thing. We're just going to pull all 5 of these this direction. Looks like just a bunch of mumbo jumbo until it starts making some sense. And let me tell you, certain colors look a lot better than others. Let's say we were doing this like teal or orange. Man, those ones just pop out a lot. When you start using the reds, man, you lose some of the detail, especially if you guys are watching on video. Some of those different shades, you kind of lose that. And certain colors, like I say, pop out a lot more than others. Okay, so same thing. Coming over here. Pull this up. Pull this up. There. Let me go over here. See what I got going on here. Same thing. Which I will actually got to keep that in there. I was ready to pluck that out. Okay. Same thing. I'm going to pull this up. Pull this up. So, it takes a lot of thought to try to do it right. So you're not going back and like masking up a whole bunch of areas that it's like, oh, and trust me, first couple times I did it, I was like, man, this is crazy trying to figure this out. Okay. This is back to that. You want to make sure, kind of go back, make sure you got everything. Boom. It's hard to believe too that it's gonna be September. I can't even comprehend how quick this. I don't know if anybody can agree with me. Summer went by like so quick. It's crazy. Okay. Now, let me kind of pull this back out, kind of what we got going on. So right now, we untaped everywhere in between those blacks will be these reds, of course, which they're the darker shade on this blanket. Now, where this is, which you really can't tell now because I'm not going to pluck it out. Over here, we got this here. We got one here that's this where the black is. And it's got a 16th inch laid right through it that'll stay silver. So these two, literally the ones close, I got to pull out. So this has got to pull out. And you'll kind of be able to see what I'm talking about. Like I said, it's so easy to lose track and get lost. And I'm telling you, that's even me taping it. It is so easy to get lost without you keeping track. I used to have a lot of people that would help me mask. And they would just, man, they would be like, man, it's hard. I'm lost, Rob. This is like confusing. I'm like, you know, if you're not the one that's coming up with it, it's bad enough you're the one coming up with it and you're kind of lost, let alone somebody trying to help you just mask all these intricate lines and they're just lost. They're like, after a while, you're taping the door and it's like all these little small lines. I'm asking you to mask up this one, this one, this one, or this one. It gets confusing. Like I say, you know, Serape seems pretty simple, which it is once you get the hang of it, but it's not something you just snap your fingers and it's done. Unless you're doing some small panels. Like I say, this one's, this is metal. It's duplicated. My brother Travis got somebody here local, you know, cut these, pressed them. All these letters are raised just like a license plate. You know, these little areas here are like where the holes would be where you'd bolt it. I mean, it's like, man, way cool. And he sells these. And of course, this one, of course, is a local, our local UNM, which is the local university here. So even that, look, it almost left that there. Hopefully this is making some sense to you guys.
Said checking that in.
Yeah.
And Dave from the Frozen North.
My brother Dave.
Lisa just logged in.
Brother Ruben.
And Linda too said, too quick of a summer. I can't believe it's Labor Day already.
I know, it is insane. Literally insane. So let me see. Let me kind of go back. Like I say, I don't want to continue to be repetitive, but this black in here, I know it's kind of hard to see. That's this here. All that's taped behind here are the lines here. all these right here will be this red. So I'll shoot 4 coats over this, most of all of this. Then we'll untape those. They're going to get the second shade. Then this right here is your black lines there. This right here will be this right here. This right here is this here. This right here is this here. And then we repeat. So, boom, boom, boom. Want to make sure. Let's go ahead and untape that. And I am forgetting right here.
Nolan asked, does he sell them that big?
Yeah, he does. I'm not sure how much he asked for them. And he's only has so many. Most of them are kind of a New Mexico. I don't think he's going to be making any more. Of course, if he's online, he'll let you know right now. But I think he has like 8 of them. And they're already stamped with certain things on them. So you'd have to ask him. And I'm not sure how much he sells them for either. Okay, so back that. Make sure. I want to make sure. Make sure. Okay, we got that there. Something. Okay, we got that there. Taped up there. Okay, looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Okay, tape for that. How we are over here. All right, I think we're good. So now we're going to spray some red. Back to that, kind of go back. Press in. Yeah, he's on both. They're talking about Travis?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on Instagram. It would be Lowrider Beef Jerky. Plus, I think Fisheye Travis Ruiz. On Facebook, he is, which I think they do have a Lowrider Beef Jerky page too. Him and Cheryl. And then it's Travis Ruiz on Facebook as well. I'm going to turn this just for to make it a little easier. Hopefully you guys are able to see good. I'm going to kind of angle it in. This is the ready to spray. Pretty quick coverage. You got to think that's 1 coat. That's pretty good. You got to think I'm moving pretty fast. This is the apple red number 4. We sell it 8 ounce for like 32 bucks. 4 ounce for like 17.50 or 18 bucks. 10 bucks if you're getting it separate.
And then I just talked to Travis, and he said he does sell them, and he makes customs as well.
Got you. So he will do a custom, whatever you want it to say.
And I just put his Instagram in the chat and the Facebook as well.
And also, if you want Lowrider beef jerky,
Yes.
hit him up too, man. He does ship. He'll ship it to anywhere. Huh?
Yes, and if you buy $75 worth of materials tonight from the website, you will get a free bag of jerky.
Take advantage of that. You guys only knew. So here I am. I'm going back again. So that'll end up 3 coats because I put kind of 2. And we'll stick with the 3 on that. So it'll be 3 and 6. Boom. I'm going to go one more time over this. Okay. We flip this around again. Kind of make sure. Boom. All right, so now is our next step, untaping, which will be these in between. So what we're going to be doing now is untaping all of these ones in between. So it'll be these ones, these ones, these ones, same thing over there, repeat.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yes, please, guys, like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys.
Jeremy's asking, what size gun is that? A mini gun, .8?
Yeah, the one I'm shooting the red with is a 1.0. My brother Cordell on here got this for me. I think he got them on Amazon. He gifted me both of these. The one I'm shooting the black with is a .8. And they're like, I think 100 and something bucks each. And I got Chris from Faraway. He has a company sending me a gun to use too. Probably should be here tomorrow or Saturday. It's a mini gun, but the price, it sounded like the price was pretty up there. I mean, like 200 and something for a gun, you know, for a mini gun. Can't wait to try it. Okay, so back to that. Well, that's 4. We broke a record. Rudy broke a record tonight. Can anybody guess what it's for? I've been talking so loud you guys have missed it.
Anthony asks, are you working
No, so I'm literally working on a picture that I printed out, Anthony. This would be a pretty authentic breakdown, you know, of a blanket from your blacks to your 4 shades. Of course, we kind of did 3.5, you know, to where hopefully you guys are kind of able to see that. How does it look on the screen? Okay. So we're trying to duplicate it as much as we can.
There are a couple guesses. They said, is it for dropping the phone? Most farts, phone drops, and down record for Rudy.
Yeah, I'm the fart king. I'm the barking spider guy.
Don't take that.
I'll take it.
Falling down. Look at all this, Rudy.
Yeah, it is for dropping the phone. Rudy goes on 4 hours of sleep. Only by choice. We try to give him some natural sleeping pills and okay, so boom, boom, boom.
Oh my
This
gosh,
one.
they said, call it a new band, the Foo Farters.
The Foo Farters. That's funny. So now we're going to come across, like I say, in fact, I'll keep this on here.
I don't want to say this wrong. From Richmond said, so if you have laid down the red, do you not cover it up to protect it?
No, absolutely not. We're going to go over it again to darken it up, and wherever we're spraying now, like silvers, will be half the shade of the one I just sprayed. So back to this, it's really about smart taping, thinking it out, trying to minimize your retaping. And it doesn't work on everything. You'll have to go back through a bunch of my videos. I break it down pretty good. You know, most of what I do is called puzzle taping. So I'll really think it out. I'll try to minimize taping and taping over. And I mean, and that doesn't apply to everything. You know, if you're doing a certain style, like if you want to go back, check out like the Kansas City Royals board I did, things like that. That is a whole nother style. But for the most part, I try to do, like I say, kind of smart, where you're really thinking it out. There we go, barking spiders. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Dave asked, why can you have two of the same product, like clear, yet one 2-to-1 and the other is 4-to-1? Can you explain the difference?
Yeah, so 2-to-1 is a high solids, usually 50% or more, which means it's thicker. More material actually stays on it, doesn't evaporate out. 4-to-1 would be more of a, you know, a watered down, and I don't want to really say watered down, but I'm trying to speak in a language that you would understand. Like it would be more thinner, but it's still a high solids. Plus, there's a lot of medium solids out there that are real. It'd be like super watered down. Everything has its purpose. If you're doing like collision work, like say the 45 would work out perfect that I sell. That's a 4-to-1 high solids. Shoots a lot easier. You know, when you're using the 2-to-1s, man, a lot more thicker, especially to cover like pattern work, to shoot flake, to minimize how many times you're going to walk around the car. You could sit there and buy 2 gallons of medium solids versus 1 gallon of the high solids. You're going to have to walk around that thing 8 times of something that you could have went around it with 4 times, 3 coats of a high solids. Everything has a purpose, like I say. Okay, so this, what we're untaping right now would be right here. So I just untaped literally that line and that line. There is still a 1/16 inch right going through the middle of that black. Now I'm going to untape this next section. That's the reds. So that's going to be right now. I'm working on this right here. And then same thing. This section right here is this section right here.
Was the 4-1B an inner coat?
No. The inner coat is the LV500. It's on the website for $1.59 for a gallon. LV500. It'd be the same thing as DBC 500 PPG. That is a 1-to-1. You'll want to use a premium urethane reducer. We have that too for I think $59.
So does 4-to-1 be less money?
Yeah, 4-to-1 is less money. 2-to-1 costs more. Unless you're buying like some high-end brand where they've watered it down and they're charging you $600 or $1,000. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Got that there. Let's see what's going on.
And then just in case anybody new came on, we are doing $100 off for the class up until Saturday. If you buy between now and Saturday.
Yeah, so anybody that's on now, we are doing the Lowrider pattern class here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, October 19th and 20th. We're going to be doing Lowrider 80s and 90s mini truck style graphics and patterns. Going to be an amazing class. If you took the class here in Albuquerque before, this is a totally different class. This is going to test everybody, but it is $750 usually. Tonight, anybody on YouTube, I'm not offering this to Facebook, to Instagram, to anything else. My Facebook family, $650 for the class. 2 days of hands-on learning. All materials included. You're going to get a panel, candies, tape, lunch, both days. We usually have 10 people that fly in from out of state. So get on this now. Bring your family. Bring your wife. Bring a friend. You know, come out here. $650 for 2 days of learning. Hit up Deja right now. The number is in the description. If you're interested, you got literally till Saturday to take advantage of that. We are a little less than half full. This will be 25 to 30 people. And it will sell out. I would personally want that it sells out right now so we know how many people are going to be in it. It's usually here in Albuquerque around the 25 to 30 mark. You know, we go up to Denver, it's usually 30 to 35 people. So definitely get in on it. This will be just an amazing class. I can't tell you.
And that would be cool. He said, wow, come to Australia. And I would be in that. That would be cool to go out to Australia.
That would be cool. Okay, so 1, 2,
Night,
3, 4, 5. Good night, my brother.
Tom said, if you serve Rudy's enchiladas for lunch, I am there.
Yeah. Brother Tom. AKA Ted. I know, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna have to go back and retape this. We'll tape and protect. Of course not. So easy to get lost in the sauce. So like even with this, so I have this line that was taped over with the orange, blocking it from knowing that it needed to come off. So those are type of mistakes, so easy to make. Of course, would anybody tell in the end? Not really, but I would, so that's what matters. Only happy mistakes here.
Yes, the Lowrider Bob Ross,
Yes.
little buddy. I love Bob Ross.
I know, man, that is so, you get caught up in it so easy.
He's just so calm and soothing. Talk like Bob Ross for the rest of the night.
Only happy mistakes here. But what are the only happy mistakes here, man? Oh, no. It's the Lowrider. It's the Lowrider Bob Ross. Gilbo. Okay, so boom. Back to this. Like I say.
Hello, looking good.
Thank you, brother Eli. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's do a giveaway too. Let's do one of the 2x2 banners, Vanderslice banners signed.
Signed by Rudy.
Signed by Rudy, man.
Signed by Rudy.
Yeah, buddy.
And you'll get his social security number.
Yeah, and a date.
And a date with the dog.
A date with the dog. Okay.
So let me open up the giveaway.
Okay, we got the silvers there. We got the silvers there. We got the super power pack. Let's see.
That's funny. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Do hashtag Rudy.
Yeah, hashtag Rudy. Mimi's
Like
time.
Emmanuel, hashtag dog date.
We should do hashtag Mimi's time.
Tom said $5. He said always learning something new when I watch. Tom Long.
Definitely appreciate it. Thanks for the support. Boom. Only happy mistakes here, folks. So, happy accidents. There you go.
It's no mistakes.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Happy accidents.
Is that?
Happy mistakes.
I'm way up. Okay, wait up. What is it? What's it? What's the legit? Only happy what? Accidents? Is that what it really is? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm way up. I apologize, everybody, for being not Bob Ross.
So we don't make mistakes. We just have happy accidents.
Happy accidents.
That's just bringing up happy mistakes.
Happy mistake. Woohoo! Intentional. These are intentional mistakes. We do all this on purpose. Okay. So, here we go again. Let me make sure what I got going on.
Happy little
1,
lowriders.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're going to keep that for a quick second. But let me make sure what I got going on here. Same thing. That's gonna be an untape to there, untape to there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we got same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we will keep it with that there. And we got those here. And I did take with that. And now I got one line up right there, which is so easy to do. We got the 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so make sure one more time. Oh yeah. This needs to come out here. Boom, to copy the other end.
Cars Marmor, is that Ben?
Yeah, that's Vince, brother Vince in the house.
Said, what up, Bam Bam? Showed up to the party, better late than never.
Ask him if Corey ever did him a logo. Stay connected.
Yes.
Okay, so let me see what I got going on here. Okay. Move that over a little bit. Okay, so now we're gonna go back with red again. Like I say, you want to kind of double check. You know what? Watch, hold on. Actually, I do want. Yeah, I do want all that untaped. I'm glad I didn't do that. So all of these do.
Been super busy at work, but just reached out to him and we'll be getting it in. Motion like this.
There you go. Okay. Same thing here. So boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that was so easy. So these ones I should have just kept untaped. It's so easy to get lost in the sauce. So all of this is going to darken up what we just sprayed, double dark. Boom. Actually start over here. Double dark.
Right. Any other hashtag Rudy? We're gonna do the raffle in 2 minutes.
Last chance. Raffle time. Vanderslice banner signed. Giveaway hashtag Rudy. Mimi's time. Now, just kidding on the Mimi's time, but Rudy says it does sound good. Mimi's time. Okay, so I don't want to get too crazy. I don't want to go too dark, but I want to make sure I got some good coverage. I'm going to kind of, it's right here through the middle. And honestly, this is going to be pretty, we're like almost there. So there's a couple little places that I got to untape. Oops, not this one. Boom there. Okay, right here. Okay. Keep your nose. Boom, boom, boom. So back to over here. Duplicating kind of what we did over there. And I know me and Blast are going to try to do on one of the next ones. We're going to be doing an 80s, 90s style on the live to kind of give you guys at least one of the versions of kind of what we're doing. Do not miss out on this class. I'm telling you guys, definitely be plethora full of wisdom, tricks, techniques for your toolbox. If you can afford to come to Albuquerque, check out plane tickets right now. Come, meet the whole crew, get filled up with some New Mexican food. Take home a board that you did yourself. We make it a whole experience. Like I say, anybody on here that didn't hear, we're knocking up $100 for the class, so $650 for 2 days. All materials included. Lunch from Lita. Date with Rudy. Yeah.
Alright, I'm ready. Let's rock. Let's see here. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, dun dun dun, drum roll.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay. I'm gonna take up these in right here. I'm gonna go over just those, and then we're pretty much ready to untape at least all the Serape part. You'll see it come to life now.
Dun, 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 dun.
Who's the winner?
Winner, chicken dinner is me.
Rudy can't win.
Done!
All right, congratulations, Don.
Done.
Don. No, not Dom, Don.
Oh, God.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations, my brother.
Rudy said, where are you taking him?
You guys ready for the magic? either ready for the magic or I'm fired. Send me home.
Tom says, yes, the class is an experience of a lifetime. To anyone thinking about attending the next, do it. I guarantee you it will be something that you never forget.
Appreciate that, my brother Ted.
Tom.
AKA.
Tom.
We're keeping your identity secret.
Well, one of us is.
At least one of us.
Can't tell Rob nothing.
Can't tell Rob nothing.
Evan Vitt said, were you ever able to find the paint code for the burgundy?
Yes, for sure, my brother. We're gonna be gone.
Where's he from?
And he's from
Oh, gone.
we're gonna be gone. I know a few people want that. Yeah, if you guys would all put where you're from. Please type out where you're from and please like and subscribe. Hit up the shop, and like my brother Travis said, anybody spends over 75 bucks gets a free bag of beef jerky. Lowrider beef jerky.
And a sticker for me.
And a sticker from Rudy. Innovative Styles. You spend over 150, and I'll throw in one of the 2-foot 2x2 banners signed as well. So beef jerky, a banner. I want to thank all my local family.
We got Australia, Florida, Taos, New Mexico, Tallahassee, Florida, Tacoma, Washington. Beef jerky.
Yeah. Go ahead and show it. No, go ahead and show it.
And some beef jerky.
Yeah,
If
buddy.
you spend $75 or more, you'll get a free bag of jerky.
Low and slow.
And delicious.
Do we ever think?
McKinney, Texas, North Dakota, Wellington, Colorado. That's 60 miles north of Denver. Albuquerque, South Valley. Bakersfield, East LA.
Who's from East LA on there?
Steph's Garage.
Oh yeah, brother Steph.
Arkansas. Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Hopefully you guys are able to see it coming to life here.
North Michigan. Las Vegas, Nevada.
Nevada in the house.
Nevada.
I'm telling you, sign up for the class if you're able to make it in-person class. No times are hard right now. That's why we are extending that discount. Boom. Let's see. Any other tape left on there? Okay, you guys kind of see it. This will be the black line here going through the middle. These are your whites, of course, on the Serape. But of course, it's silver with the flake on here. You got the different shades. You got your blacks, the darker shades. You got the breakups. So now I'm going to go back. We are going to shade around the letters and around the border. So I'm going to dial it in. Puff it out. That one hot or what? The jerky? It is? What flavor is that? What flavor is that one?
Lemon pepper green chili. Holy moly, Rudy's crying. Put the camera on Rudy. Chucky is on.
You know, somebody said it was hot, and then somebody, I think Brian or somebody, I think they said it wasn't too hot to them. I don't know what flavor they got. So I'm just shading around the letters.
Mom said my daughter invited me to go to Tokyo.
Who's that?
Yeah, Tom Cruise.
Wow.
They said I have to decide where to go. The class or Tokyo.
Oh, dude, go to Tokyo.
Yeah, you have to go to Tokyo, man.
Yep.
Come on.
That's on my bucket list.
Or we'll trade you.
Come teach
I'll
the
go,
class.
yeah, I'll go to Tokyo. You come here.
Tokyo time.
Yep.
How cool.
No, that's way cool.
I go with you. I will bring the enchiladas.
You said you need
He'll
a
bring
lunch, huh?
enchiladas. You'll get busted for smuggling enchiladas, bro. Can't import those things out of the
Out of the garage.
garage. So like I say, I'm going around with my transparent black. Just a shade. I'm going to go back one more time. I kind of want it kind of heavy.
Rosemary said, yep, the Lowrider beef jerky is delicious. That lemon pepper green was spicy.
Woo! Was it a spider? Oh. Okay, now I'm going to come around the edge.
Oh my god. Mom says, I bought long and hard and Tokyo is out. I'm taking the class.
Yeah!
Jeremy said, I got lemon pepper green chili and sweet chili teriyaki.
What did you think about it, Jeremy?
He said it looks just
Got you. Okay, I'm gonna flip this a little so I can shade, get the shading. I don't know, hopefully you guys can see. Let me see the screen. It's all right. So I'm just shading a little in here. This, of course, where this would be where the holes would be, where you would bolt it to your car. So Mitchell said he's coming to take the class or what? Well, I know he said. Oh, from Santa.
And your father said, I think it's called Candy Black. Yeah, yeah.
Candy Black,
That's
yeah.
from Grandpa.
Okay. Let me flip it around. We're going to tape some lettering. What time is it?
We are looking at till like 12 o'clock.
Yeah, right.
9:40.
Okay. Okay. You undo the border here.
It's huge. Gonna take a large block. Looking sweet. When is the next class? Somebody's asked.
Not till next year, especially here in Albuquerque, will be next October. The next class will be most likely in May in Kansas. Colorado will probably be same thing, probably September or October. So get in on this class.
Yes, it's 1:40 in the afternoon here in Australia on Friday.
Man, nice.
Absolutely beautiful. Because
Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna untape the letters. I kind of they're of course framed with the 1/4-inch vinyl. Moving right along. Part 3 next week. Just kidding. How many people do we got on right now? Definitely please like and subscribe.
Dina said 1:40 in the afternoon on Friday there. Jeremy said it's a quarter to midnight there.
9:45 here.
It's looking good.
Thank you.
Bye.
What happened?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm going to go back just with the little black. Just to go around the letters, just barely.
I wonder how much money you've given the paint companies over there.
I know. I'm just barely going over. Same thing, I kind of want to tack around this real quick. I'm going to barely just go, same thing. A little bit of black. And I'll kind of flip it and then we'll untape that and we're ready to clear. Wait till I get up that vinyl. And kind of turn it. Thanks for sharing too, all the work you guys been doing. Sorry we've been so busy, haven't been able to add things to the website too, but thank you for sharing to the Vanderslice Custom Paint family on Facebook. Thank you for sharing to my phone what you're working on. I want to give a shout out too to Ethan. It was his birthday yesterday. Happy birthday. All right. Ooh, this is ready to bust. Jerry. Whoa. We'll be tripping. Hopefully I went over this enough to... Wonder if they still make license plate. I know not all of them, but wonder if they still make them in prison. Some of them. I don't think they do here. I think they're way past that technology. That's probably a stupid comment. Actually, they pump them out by the thousands. Back then, it was like one at a time or something. You know? Who knows that question? Do they still make license plates in prison?
No, now they have robots.
iRobot. Boom. Are we going to make the 10 o'clock deadline?
Nope, that's even.
What time is it?
He said absolutely nothing.
9:52.
9:52, man. We're
See you
gonna
guys next week.
Yeah, we'll come back next week. I'll untape these 2 letters and we'll clear it.
Yeah.
Like, how's it even look on the screen? Whoa. Jerry. True, again, if you didn't hear earlier, $100 up the hands-on Lowrider pattern class, October 19th to 20th here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Get your plane tickets, get your room, get your deposit in. It's a $300 non-refundable deposit. Also, if you spend more than $75, you get a bag of jerky. If you spend $150 or more, you'll get a Vanderslice banner and a bag of jerky and an innovative style sticker. It's like a 2x3.
Okay, we're throwing a banner then.
Rudy said we'll throw in a banner.
1 by 1.
A 1 by 1. A 1 by 1. All right. Okay. Let me get set up to clear. see. You grab some clear real quick. So we're going to be using VHS 900 tonight. It's one of the go-tos. 2-to-1 high solids. It's on the website. The Mega setup. This is the top of the line clear. 200 and I think 40 something dollars online. It's a 2-to-1.
Says that 900 is nice stuff.
I love it.
And Tina says, been learning how to do your cross pattern, and the Faraway has posted a photo or posted on how to do it on your behalf. That video.
Yeah, man, definitely. He's a blessing, Brother Chris. I just sent him some more crosses. He's going to be doing some crosses for some of the teachers out there in McAllen. He's out there in, of course, far Texas, which is far. It's down by the border by Brownsville, kind of by McAllen, where all the craziness, crazy border. He said it is crazy, literally. Stuff you don't hear about on regular news. Stuff I'd be watching and seeing. There'd be hot pursuits. There'd be people coming across the border, high-speed chases. They have to shut down the elementary school and the middle school constantly every single day. They'd be on high alert. So if you guys are stuck still watching ABC, CBS, and NBC, woo!
When it comes back in stock.
Nope, just only 11-inch. I don't even think we have those on the website. I've been waiting for where I get them from. They've been closed for a month.
And then I know Jeremy asked, what's the dry touch time on that clear?
Dry to touch. Let me tell you, this 900 stays wet longer than any clear I have, so it flows out really nice. So depending on if you got a heated booth, you know, of course, back to that 40-minute bake, boom, you would be able to color sand a buff, I think. Trying to think what the buff time is on it. And, of course, air dry 12 to 24 hours at 70 degrees. And, of course, to touch, I mean, that would be, depending on what you call touch. If if you want to call like a mosquito landing in it and sticking in it, I would say like 45 minutes. But sticking your finger in it and leaving a fingerprint.
Like I said, Linda, just wait for the clear to go on.
Yeah. Huh?
Listen, Linda.
Yeah, all right.
Clear to go on.
We tighten up this real quick here. We got a little leaker.
24 hours.
So yeah, 12 to 24 before you can assemble. But it does. The 900 stays wet longer than any of the clears I have. So that would be, like I say, that's man, it wouldn't be, if you're trying to do production work, if you're trapped for production work, let me tell you, if anybody needs, which man, we've used quite a bit too on this, and that's what we use for the class, is the PRX 44. That's the speed clear that I have, and it's a high solids, really good stuff. Almost the same formula, but a speed clear of the 44 and the 900. Then we have the PXR, the PX 45, which would be your 4-to-1. That one dries a lot quicker. That would be more your production. Here we are going to waste another tack rag for one night. That one's had it. Let me grab.
I can take whatever you want to use.
Huh?
I'll take whatever you want to use.
No. Here we go, right here. There it is. That's the other half right there. Yeah, buddy. Little farter. Okay, watch. Okay, here we go. The magic. I don't know if we got the light.
Right, guy?
Of course, let me get, we still got a minute. So I'm going to put on a tack coat. I call it a medium wet coat. We'll let that sit just a second, and then I will pour it on. That's got that super sweet smell. You guys would love, man, order this. I say get some of this 900, man. It is, like I say. So, like I say, you know, besides color-wise, this is kind of red. I mean, you know, because the printing, it's kind of orangish red. This is the apple ready to spray, which would be the same in the concentrate. You can see you got the shades, got the whites, of course silvers. Of course here would be the lighter shades, the blacks. We'll give it a second. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Huh? It's right here.
Good, looking good, man.
Of course, it's starting to get cooler too. Where? Ooh. Ooh, stop the violence. Want to see what it looks like on the screen. Okay, let me put I'm gonna pull it out just a little bit. Nice and sweet. As you can see, I don't have patience to wait ever.
What? No patience?
All right, Mr. Lightman.
Linda said, did you make sure to sign it?
Oh man.
Too late.
Dang it.
Too late. I know, Linda.
Dang it.
Start over.
Start over, he said.
I forgot about that. All right. I'm going to turn up the lights.
Look at the cherry.
Yep. What do you guys think? And you guys too, what do you guys think? Does it look blurry? It looks blurry on the screen. Not right now, but when before. I know, man. Sign before. Yep. What do you guys think? That looked pretty good for Serape.
Amazing, my brother.
Well, definitely, I want to appreciate you guys. I could try to take it down.
Do something pretty clear like this.
Will it, I'm going to take down the camera. Hopefully it doesn't tweak out.
Super clean. That looks great from here. No
Definitely.
gorgeous. Absolutely stunning, man.
Definitely appreciate you guys. You guys can see kind of back to that. Let me
That's awesome. Hey, Eric, the Tornado family.
what's happening, Eric? Of course, like I say, trying to match it up. Boom, boom, boom. You guys get to see. Man, thank you guys for tuning in for sure. Go out with some prayer. But man, I thought that's not too bad, man. Trying to match it up. You know what I mean?
Very, man. Amazing work, man.
Yep, boom. Right there's those lines kind of matched up.
It's blinging now. Don't forget to like
Man.
and subscribe if you have not.
Yes, like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys. Serape blanket style in the house. New Mexico Lobos. Shout out to Lowrider Beef Jerky. My brother Travis and Cheryl. Love you guys. Brother Jerry, what's happening? Thank you, Swampy. Martin, appreciate you. Love you, brother. Thank you, Linda. Love you guys. Let's pray out. Dear Heavenly Father, we come before you, Lord. We just thank you, Lord. We just lift up every single person in this live chat tonight. Like we always say, we don't know what they're going through. Trials, tribulations are super blessed, Lord. I just lift up everybody. If anybody's dealing with any health issues, we just pray in the name of Jesus. Plead the blood of Jesus on them. We just pray for healing. Lift up anybody dealing with anything else. We just pray that we continue to be a light right now. People need to be encouraged right now more than ever. So I pray you take away the spirit of fear, anxiety, all of those things, worry. I pray that you'd use us to shine a light, Lord. So I thank you for my family. And we thank you for you. In Jesus Christ's name, amen.
Amen.
Love you guys. God bless. Man, I actually thought this came out pretty good. Definitely pretty nice. Love you guys. Have a super good night and enjoy your Labor Day weekend. If you got to work. Thank you, Brother Joseph. Love you, my brother Steve. You guys have a great night.